In less than a year, the first sequel to the most successful film of all time will be released. We're of course talking about Avatar 2. The anticipation of a reunion with Pandora and the Na'vi after a remarkable 12-year break is correspondingly great. Producer John Landau provided some deeper insights into the production in an interview with Total Film magazine. For instance, the Sullys are no longer in the familiar environment as we know it, and also the offspring was not long in coming. As we already know from several photos, Avatar 2 is supposed to focus on the enchanting underwater world of Pandora where, by the way, we make acquaintance with the water people of the Medcaina who are new to the audience. The motivation for the escape into the wet is the incessant exploitation missions of the Resource Development Administration, RDA for short, which are making the most of the valuable raw material on Obtainium at great expense. Landau also raved about director James Cameron, who incorporated many different themes that should appeal to just about any viewer. The central aspect of the sequels continues to be Jake and Neytiri's young family, however, in spite of the changing circumstances. Thus, in between action-packed sequences, there will be plenty of time to tell the story of the Sullys with all its ups and downs in the upcoming 3, possibly even 4 planned sequels. The 5-part story has been in mind for quite some time anyway, since all scripts had already been completed before the first camera started filming Avatar 2, each with its own climax, of course. Further news concerns a published picture of the shooting. Director James Cameron and lead actor Sam Worthington can be seen in good spirits on the set, whetting the appetite for the elaborate produced movie. Avatar 2 is scheduled for release in theaters on December 16, 2022. Sony Pictures' Venom, Let There Be Carnage hit theaters on October 1st in the United States. Despite the low age rating and the comparatively short running time of 97 minutes, the blockbuster turned out to be a success with worldwide box office takings of over $480 million. Unsurprisingly, executive producer Amy Pascal has now already announced the 3rd installment in the Venom franchise. According to the interview that the producer gave to the US magazine Collider, she spoke of Venom 3 already being in the early planning stages. So good news for fans of Eddie Brock and his inseparable symbiote friend. Currently, however, all the capacities are focused on Spider-Man No Way Home as the release date on December 17th is imminent and will be groundbreaking for further films of the MCU. As usual, additional information has been withheld, but it can be assumed that we won't see Eddie Brock on the big screen again until 2023 at the earliest. The 3rd and final film of the Jurassic World trilogy will be released in the summer of next year. The movie will be about a new age, which of course also includes new dinosaurs. An image taken directly from a scene in the new film shows one such creature, or at least you can sort of see it. Behind Bryce Dallas Howard, who's in the water, you can see a dinosaur with amazingly long claws. As director Colin Trevorrow confirmed on Twitter, the creature is indeed a Therizinosaurus. What makes it special is its comparatively odd appearance, marked by its long claws and even longer arms. The depiction in the upcoming movie is also exciting on a scientific level, as no skull has yet been found of the dinosaur that is native to Mongolia. Therefore, a classification into carnivores or herbivores is not really possible, and accordingly, it is not known whether he will specifically hunt humans. Either way, it is an exciting new arrival. We look forward to more new images of Jurassic World Dominion, which is scheduled for release on June 10th, 2022. The Shazam spin-off Black Adam will debut in theaters next summer. As main actor Dwayne Johnson announced in an exclusive story, there will be a big fight between Black Adam and Superman in the foreseeable future. He said that he doesn't know which Superman it will be or who will play him, but he's very sure that sooner or later they will clash. Meanwhile, Total Film revealed the first images of Dwayne Johnson in his new costume after we have only seen concept art in the past. The suit could not be more fitting and is bursting with details including an ancient cuneiform, which of course alludes to the DC villain's historical past. The pictures are definitely worth a look and make us wait all the more eagerly for a first trailer. Black Adam will be released on July 29th, 2022. Particularly during the Christmas season, the Harry Potter film series enjoys great popularity. Fittingly, the 20th year since the release of The Sorcerer's Stone is approaching, which is why Warner Bros. Revealed some details about the upcoming anniversary this week. Potterheads can look forward to 2 specials which will appear on HBO Max. January 1st, 2022 will be the day, and we can look forward to a long-awaited reunion of the most important actors after all these years. In addition, there will be an exclusive making-of on The Sorcerer's Stone, of course, with none other than director Chris Columbus himself. This will include in-depth interviews with the actors and actresses, first and foremost, of course, with the trio Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint. Here's what's special. The actors, now in their early 30s, have not been seen in this constellation since Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, which is why this event is something very special for longtime fans. Something else to enjoy is Harry Potter Hogwarts Tournament of Houses, which is a 4-part quiz show based around the Wizarding World. Led by Helen Mirren, 4 teams compete against each other to win the House Cup. You can definitely look forward to hundreds of questions and, of course, some unexpected guests. It premiered on November 28th, and you can watch it on TBS as well as Cartoon Network. Besides that, the year 2022 already seems to be a great one for Potterheads, especially since the spin-off Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore will be released on April 15th, 2022. At the beginning of September, the MCU blockbuster Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings was released in theaters, and you can now also watch it on Disney+. The story revolves around the martial arts master Shang-Chi, who has to deal with the mysterious organization of the Ten Rings, and at the same time has to face his own past. The movie grossed almost $432 million worldwide, which is not a bad result in times of a pandemic. As the US magazine Deadline revealed a few days ago, there's an exclusive contract between Shang-Chi director Destin Daniel Cretton and Disney. Accordingly, Cretton will not only take care of a sequel, but also develop a Disney Plus series of his own. Clever viewers of Shang-Chi may have an idea who the series will revolve around, namely Xie Ling, shown in the post-credit scene, who is the protagonist's sister. The contract between Cretton and Disney is expected to run for several years, and in addition to the MCU projects, will also include other productions by the 43-year-old on the Hulu streaming service. Unfortunately, nothing is known about the plot of Shang-Chi 2 at the moment, but we will of course keep you up to date. In an interview with Cinema Blend this week, Marvel boss Kevin Feige dropped the bombshell about Daredevil, which has been up in the air for some time. Feige made it clear for him only Charlie Cox is an option as a lead actor. Where, how, and especially when that would happen, the president of Marvel Studios, known for his great secrecy, of course did not want to reveal. Especially fans of the Netflix series with Charlie Cox are likely to be pleased after all the story around the blind lawyer Matt Murdock and his special abilities, which he uses for good, thrilled many fans in a total of 3 seasons. The timing of the announcement is, to all appearances, precisely calculated, since Spider-Man No Way Home will be released next week, where a possible appearance of Daredevil has been causing rumors to circulate for a long time. The version of Daredevil that Charlie Cox will then play in the MCU in the future is quite likely to be different from the one he held at Netflix. Events of 3 seasons will therefore possibly be completely ignored, since the multiverse at least offers enough possibilities for this. What will happen to the other actors from the series and when Daredevil will actually return to the MCU remains to be seen. In any case, we advise you to keep your eyes open for Spider-Man No Way Home, which will be released next week. That's it with our news for this week. If you've already watched Arcane on Netflix and want to hear some ideas regarding the 2nd season, you should definitely check out our latest original about Arcane 2. If you haven't seen it yet, also check out the new trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on our channel, an absolute must for fans of the lightning-fast hedgehog.